What's up, guys? Welcome back to This Just In. Thank you for joining me today. In this video, we're going to take a quick look at some updates on some of the stocks we hold that I think had some cool news come out. Then I'm going to bring you a brand new stock that ARK just added to their portfolio. They bought more shares of it, and I think it's got a lot of opportunity moving forward on the value side and the growth side. So let's not waste any time. Let's jump right in. Alright guys, before we get started today, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you can stay up to date. I try to post new videos every day with growth stocks, penny stocks, really anything I think can help us grow our portfolios, become better investors, and make some nice gains. There's a link down in the description of my Patreon account. Come join the family over there. I'd love to have you. I'm doing the first 100 patrons for just $1. It is filling up quick. I've got people joining every day, and I do want to say thank you all so much. You have no idea how much your support means to me. It is literally everything. I love this channel. I love growing it. It means the world to me. So if you want to come over to the Patreon, you'll get access to the private Discord where we talk stocks. You'll get links to 4 different portfolios that I've got, so you can see exactly what I invest into. Then anytime I buy or sell a stock, up to the second I do it, anytime I enter a swing trade, a crypto trade, I send that out so you can see that as well. I'm also putting together a channel in the Discord. I've got it about halfway done for all of our plays and price targets, short and long term, and I'm putting together a grading system as well. So if you want to see that and you want to follow along, join the family, help us build the channel, come join us. We'd love to have you. It's a great community, great people, and I love them so much. So come check it out. But that's it, guys. Let's jump in. Let's not waste any time. I get long-winded sometimes. Okay, so the first thing we're going to take a look at today, I made a video yesterday giving an update on BFT, how they did that partnership with Coinbase, but I just wanted to jump on and show you this real quick because this came out after I made the video. The merger's confirmed. The vote went through. They are merging right here. The newly combined company will operate as PaySafe and trading of its stock on the New York Stock Exchange under the symbol PSFE. So the ticker will change on or around March 31st. So keep an eye out for that. Guys, this is big. Obviously, we've talked about this stock multiple times. You guys know that I love this stock. Great company. Very nice price right now after it's gotten beat down a little bit. Not too bad though. Like we saw yesterday, it hasn't gotten beat down like a lot of the other growth stocks we invest into. But a couple of things could happen after this merger goes through. You could see, some of the pipe rounds come out, sell off a little bit. The stock could go down or it could go up. You never know. Every time is different. So just keep an eye on it. But over the course of the long term, 12, 24 months, this stock, in my opinion, will do very well. I've got a $40 price target on it within 2 years. So check it out if you don't already own it. I just wanted to bring you an update so that the merger is confirmed and they're ready to rock. The next thing I wanted to show you real quick before we jump into the stock today is ARK Invest added shares to Opendoor, Palantir, and Skills. These are 3 stocks that we own. Very good companies, very nice growth stocks that have gotten beat down to levels that are very attractive lately. I added shares yesterday of Skills and SoFi, which is IPOE, which I think are at levels that you just can't pass them up. Obviously, Kathy Wood's seeing the same type of thing on these. She added a ton of shares of Palantir, a ton of shares of Opendoor, and a ton of shares to Skills. I wanted to really focus on Skills today, guys, because I love that stock. It's one of my favorites. They actually came out yesterday and had higher revenue estimates than analysts did for Q1 of 2021. Analysts were around 72 to 79 million in revenue. They actually were a little bit higher, around 80 million. Guys, I do think that this stock has been getting beat down so bad. It's coming down if we look at the chart and finding some support right here at the 200-day moving average. You can see right here, it had a previous high of around $46.30, which honestly is where I see the stock being. I feel like this is a $40 stock all day long, over the course of the long term. But yeah, you can see here just big downtrend, ever since, around February 5th. You can see here, like I said, finding some support. If you kind of draw some channels here, real sloppy. Sorry, I'm not trying to rush. You can kind of see here it's gonna, bounce, could come up, find some resistance here, bounce back down. But I do think that over the course of the next few weeks, you'll see it start making its way back up, and hopefully, and I do think it will break through, the upper line and start making its way back up. You will probably run into a little bit of resistance up here at these 50 and 20-day moving averages. And then also, like I've said before, at these gapping areas, like right there, you'll probably run into some resistance. Again, right there, and obviously up here at the top. But it does look like, like I said, you are getting some support down here around this level of the, $19, $20 range. Those whole numbers like 19 up to 20, sometimes they're hard to break through, or they act as some support. You might find a little bit of resistance right there as well. But guys, I just wanted to bring this up because I did add it yesterday. ARK added it. It is down 0.3% today, but I think overall, looking out 24 months, Skills will be a very, very good play. So put this on your watch list. I think that you cannot go wrong with this company. They are a beast with a 95% gross profit margin. They have literally doubled their revenue every single year, double or triple since like 2012. Like, they are a very good company. Video game industry just rapidly growing. This company is in the right place. They've got good fundamentals, a lot of growth ahead of them. The stock price is at a very attractive price right now. You're literally doubling your money, more than 100% gain just to get back up to the upside. I have a price target on this stock of around $60, but that is a 3 to 4 year price target. I do have around a $35 to $38 price target within the end of 2021. So go check these guys out. All right, so for the stock of the day, this stock that we are looking at today is RAVN Industries. The ticker symbol is RAVN. Now, ARK Invest did add shares to this, I think 2 days ago. And I've been watching it for a few months. I've had it on one of my watch lists. I don't currently own the stock. I do think it is pretty attractive right now at the current prices. It's at a price right now that's back around pre-COVID levels. It did break those levels within the last few weeks, and it has kind of came back down. Now, what this company does, this is an agriculture. So pretty much they produce products to customers in industrial, agriculture, energy construction and defense markets. ARK added 180,000 shares of this company. They've got 3 divisions. So if we look here, they've got their RAVN Applied Technologies or technology, which is essentially a technology or a software that helps farmers, agriculture, fields, or people that grow food. I don't know the terminology for it. People grow food. They've got field computers, application controls, guidance and steering, wireless connectivity, cloud-based data management, boom height control, and machine control. Essentially, it's a technology that helps them grow food more efficiently, more effectively, plants, managed, so they hook it up to their tractors, and it helps them, ride ultimate routes. So, really big right there as the world grows and as we get more people, and food chains, they need to be done efficiently, effectively, so that we can continue to feed people as the country, or the world, not the company, the world grows so rapidly. The second part of their business, which is actually their segment that produces a majority of their revenue, is their RAVN Engineered Films. They provide essentially it's like this high performance plastic film that's for agriculture, construction, industrial. Here, I'll kind of show you. It's this stuff right here. Agriculture storage covers and liners, construction barriers and enclosure films, geomembrane, environmental liners and covers, industrial barriers and packaging, energy, oil field liners and covers. So this is their biggest part of the business right here. I'll kind of read you this. RAVN Engineered Films is a leading provider of polymer films and sheeting for agriculture, construction, geomembrane, and industrial applications through our broad range of proven products, from ultra-thin films to heavy fiber reinforced sheeting. RAVN engineers solutions to meet the toughest demands. So I will link the website below. You should go check it out. They've got some really cool products in here. They've got some cool videos on here that you can check out. The third part of their business is the RAVN Aerostar, which is essentially it's like a radar. It's like they call it lighter than air. Here, I'll see if I can. It's this type of stuff right here. Stratospheric balloons, persistent communication platforms, radar systems, integrated logistics support. There's a video on here somewhere that kind of show here. We'll watch it. Pretty crazy stuff.
RAVN Aerostar is a world leader in the design, development, and manufacture of aerospace products. We've been challenging the limits of technology since 1956, working at the forefront of high-altitude research with universities, the military, Google, and NASA. And we're not stopping there. For RAVN Aerostar, not even the sky is the limit.
So yeah, as you can see, I just wanted to show you that. You kind of get an idea of what it is. So you heard they work with NASA, they work with, Google. But I've seen them use it in multiple different ways. I've even seen like these big, like blimps that they use for like radar, like scoping out areas. Very cool stuff here. This is a very cool company. They do a lot of really nice stuff. The stock's down, pretty far. Let's kind of go over some revenue here. So in 2016, they did $258 million. In 2017, they did $277 million. Then they did $377 million in 2018, $406 million in 2019, and then they did $392 million in 2020. So from 2019 to 2020, they lost a little bit of revenue, not much. It looks like 14 million, which I guess is a lot, but not a ton. And then in 2021, they lost even more, down to 348 million. So they have been declining revenue the last 2 years. Their gross profit in their trailing 12 months was 33.8%. Really nice. They did 66 million in gross profit in 2016. 80 million in 2017, 122 million in 2018, 133 million in 2019, 124 million in 2020, and then 117.8 million in 2021, or their trailing 12 months. So, as you can see, they're growing the revenue all the way up until 2019, and then declining a little bit in the last 2 years. Their net income in their trailing 12 months was 5.42%, which is actually really nice for a company like this. I think the sector median was a little bit lower than that. They did 4.8 million in net income 2016, 20 million in 2017, 41 million in 2018, 51.8 million in 2019, and then 35 million in 2020 and 18.9 million in 2022. Okay. So guys, again, they were growing revenue really consistently, nice and steady through 16, 17, and 18. Then in 2019, they had their big year. And then 2018, 2019 was their big year. And then 2020, they lost, and their trailing 12 months, they've lost. So they have been losing revenue, but their projections are to do 395 million in 2022, 474 million in 2023, and then 495 million in 2024. So by next year, they will almost be up to that 2019 level of around 400 million. Then in 2023, they will jump up above that, and they will get back up to where they're continuously building back up towards the upside. Guys, I like this company because it's got those 3 different segments. You're getting a little bit of commodity, you're getting a little bit of innovation, technology, you're getting, the farming industry, the agriculture industry is a big industry. We got to eat. People got to eat. And if they can do it more effectively and more efficiently and get us more food with a better process that's better for the environment, I'm all for that. The polymer films, you know, that's big as well. Obviously, that's helping with a ton of different areas. Construction, you know, we got to build our country. We got to build our society with construction. And then the last one with that aerospace, you know, obviously anything in that industry is constantly evolving and getting bigger. The other thing that I really liked about this company is their current assets are 140 million and their current liabilities are only 52 million. So it's really tough for a company like this that's got double in current assets as they do liabilities to go under. They miss revenue every once in a while, but when they've got, you know, really nice balance sheet like that, it gives me a lot of faith. So let's take a look at the chart. Obviously, if Kathy Wood just added 180 something thousand shares, then, you know, she sees something in this stock as well. But as you can see right here, so the last let's see. So ever since October 29th, November, they've been just running like crazy, doing very, very well. And then last couple of days, boom, big sell-off. And I think it's because they reported missed earnings. Yep, exactly. So their estimate was positive 13 cents a share. They only reported 1 cent a share. Earnings per share. So they obviously are going to get killed when they miss that much on their earnings. But the reason why I'm picking this stock today is because up here, I wouldn't have bought it. Too much. It's too extended, too high. Down here, nice. Very good. As you can see here, back before, back in COVID, pre-COVID, they were sitting right around like the same level, 35, 36 bucks. So they're actually a little bit lower than those pre-COVID levels. Then they got killed and then started to work their way back up and has been running really nicely ever since. This big gap down right here and then kind of catching some support at the 200-day moving average, it is up a little over 2% today. So again, the upside of that is, let's see, it had a high of $50 or $45. I actually looked around and I did see a couple price targets. I saw one at 45. I saw one at 48. Based off of forward earnings, I would put a price target on it of around $44, just like they did. I actually do think that over the course of the next 3 years, this company could do better than that. As you can see here, ever since the last few months, kind of comes up and then bounces off the 20-day moving average, did come way down and hit the 50, and then kind of just uses this 20 and 50 as support. So again, I do think that this is a nice level here. I do think that over the course of the next few months, by the end of 2021, I think you will see it come back up here and try to retest these levels of the $45 mark. I think it's a really good stock, and you're getting a combination of value and growth, because I mean, if you look here, this is a lot of growth right here, from clear down here at $21 in October, November, all the way up to 45. That's really nice gains in just a few months. Back, in COVID, they got beat down all the way down to the $15 range, and then they worked their way up. If we look at a monthly chart, this will kind of show us where, we can expect to see some support and resistance. Let's see here. So yeah, I mean, this is the overall trend line. They are a little bit extended, as you can see here. Sorry, I try to dry these quick and I get them pretty sloppy, but you can see they still are a little bit extended. Obviously you would want to wait for it to come back down here, which, you could do. You very well could wait for it to come back down here around the $20 range, try to get another bounce off this and start working its way back up. But overall, guys, I do think that this is at a nice level. I think it will hold support at the 200-day on the daily chart, but I would watch it, kind of see what's going on with it. Overall, good company, good stock, cool products, and I think it could be a really nice investment for the long term. I am going to look at adding it to my value portfolio. I do not own it right now. They also pay a dividend as well, which isn't huge, but they do pay a dividend, so that's a bonus. But yeah, guys, go check this out. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments. If you have a price target on this stock, I'd love to hear it. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a licensed stockbroker always go do your own research and due diligence, and come join us at the Patreon. We'd love to have you. Thank you all so much for your support. We broke 500 subscribers. We're blowing right past it, and that means more to me than you guys will ever know. So thank you. I love you. Like the video if you get any value out of it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.